So, I decided to see how well I would do in the zombie apocalypse. So, let's take a look at what character I made for us here. I'm a mechanic. I'm overweight, injured. I'm dexterous, inconspicuous. I'm a fast learner. I'm out of shape. Got a hearty appetite, high thirst, and I'm overweight. Okay, yeah. So, this is called Project Zomboid. The whole goal of the game is to see how well you do in the zombie apocalypse. So, yeah, let's see how well I do. I have played this before, but I'm not any good at it, so let's go ahead and take stock of what we got here in the house. Oh, we got some canned food, boots. Let's go ahead and grab a kitchen knife. Seems like it's going to be important for us. Got some pants in the washing machine. First thing we want to do is maybe pan out. Lots of mist going on. Let's go ahead and close our curtains. Tweezers. And the medicine cabinet, I guess I didn't prepare too well there. Hey, we got some books. Berlin nach Stuttgart. Must be German. Alright. We'll sneak around the house. Wow. My flamingos seem to be well taken care of. Now, if you've never played this, you may be wondering why I'm crawling around like some kind of antisocial weirdo, closing all my curtains. Because this is a zombie survival game, there are zombies afoot, and they will be attracted by noise, and if they see me, they'll try and come and get me. So, while I'm still injured, looks like I have a wound on my left hand, my neck, my groin, and my left shin, I'll have to really concern myself with healing first before I try and leave my house. So, alright. Oh. Hey, screwdriver. Just grab a few of these things, put some gloves on. Give us a little bit of hand protection, make sure we don't get into too much trouble. Hey, we can listen to Genesis. Tactical shirt. Sure. We'll change our shirt out. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm a real flannel daddy. What do we got in the nightstand? A sheet of paper. What's got on it? Oh, absolutely nothing. Okay. No notes left for us. And last but not least, we have, oh boy, a dead mouse, some blonde hair dye. Alright. Toothpaste, lipstick, all kinds of stuff. Alright, cool. So we'll close another curtain. We're still waiting on our grievous injuries. While we're doing that, I guess we can go ahead and we'll rip all the clothing up in here. I don't think we'll need any of it. This will give us ripped sheets, which we could use as bandages, because these will bleed through and we'll have to keep them clean. books downstairs. We really don't want to draw any attention until we can leave this place safely. So we'll go ahead and grab a couple of books. We'll leave tailoring level 3 over here. These books will give you an XP multiplier for the specific skill level it talks about. So this volume 1 gives us a boost for skills 1 and 2. Oh. So you can see here, we already have dirty bandages. So go ahead and pull them off and replace them one at a time. So that's a laceration on my shin. Take the bandage off our groin. That's also a laceration. Tie that back off. We'll check our neck. Another laceration. As you can see, this is our total health bar. It rapidly falls whenever you have an unbound wound. So, now that we're all bandaged back up with clean bandages, we'll let those come back online. Our health bar should come back up. You can see down here we have our health at 71%. And it looks like we're a little bit thirsty too. So we'll clean up our bandages here in the kitchen sink. Ideally we would sterilize them, but we don't have any way of doing that at the moment. And we'll take a drink. Now, what I'd really like to see is some kind of water bottle or receptacle for us to hold fluid. Doesn't seem to be in the cards, but what we can do is grab a cooking pot and probably a saucepan. We'll come fill those up. There we go. As it stands right now, it seems like we still have power and water. Those aspects of society. Oh. Oh no. Do you hear that? Somebody's knocking on my door. Okay. Well, guess it's not my house, it's the next door neighbor's. Let's see if there's anything in the garage. Oh, nope. Garage is locked. Guess we'll open the window. Come on. I know I left it unlocked. There it goes. I'll just clamber through. Close that behind us. That's not what I wanted. Close it. Alright, sneaky. Alright, what do we leave in the garage? Lug wrench, tire pump. Heavy duty steel rim. Look at that. A file. Bunch of paint. Cabbage seeds. We'll go ahead and consolidate that stuff. I guess we'll grab the saw, why not? We have to be careful, we don't want to wind up overweight. Oh, our neck bandage got dirty again. It's a really fast bleed, so we have to make sure we bandage it quickly. Alright. Let's check our garbage can. Garbage bag! An empty garbage bag. How nice. Alright. So, not a whole lot left to do in here, so I guess we'll clamber back out. Close that behind us. And I think there's a zomboid. Oh, there's a couple over there. There they are. They're sneaky, so want to make sure we don't draw too much attention while we sneak back into our house. Close the door behind us. It's disconcerting. I can hear him pounding away at the door next. It's a mess. But we'll deal with it. In the meantime, I guess we could try and make some food. We'll want to hold off on the canned food for now. Do I have a can opener? No, I don't. Got cans of food, no can opener. I guess we'll acquire one from the neighbor's house soon. In the meantime, we'll grab a griddle pan. Come over. Where's the saucepan? Griddle pan. Go ahead and create a stir fry. Hey, here we go. Chicken stir fry. Add margarine as spice. I mean, I guess we could try that. A little bit of butter chicken. Anything else? What else can we put in the stir fry? It's dangerous while it's uncooked. I'll throw another poultry in there, why not? There we go, 2 chicken. That'd be 36 hunger. Ah, that'd fill us right up. Alright, so we're going to do the most dangerous thing we've done so far. We're going to put our chicken stir fry into the oven. We're going to turn it on. Now, this is dangerous because if we leave this unattended, just like in real life, this will start burning and cause a giant fire. So you can see there we have a little progress bar slowly ticking up, letting us know how cooked our food is. The FDA tells us we have to cook our chicken to a minimum of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. So we'll let it cook on up to there. You don't really want to kick your apocalypse off with you don't really want to kick your apocalypse off with food poisoning, so we'll avoid that. Alright, before we change that last bandage, okay, I have one. Go ahead and replace our neck bandage again, because it keeps getting dirty. Looks like our stir fry is just about cooked. Alright, and cooked. So now it's got a burning progress bar. We'll turn that on off, and we'll have ourselves a bite to eat straight out of the pan. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. So now we're full up there. Sneak over. We'll wash your bandages again. We'll attach our knife here to our belt. That way we have a weapon. I was really hoping to find something a little bit more helpful. But I guess that's not in the cards for us. So we'll sneak on over into our living room again. Now I would like to be a little bit more isolated. Oh wow. Big map. Alright, so this is a map of our immediate area. Here's our house, there's our garage. Looks like we're in the cul-de-sacs of I don't know where. I think I picked Rosewood, but my confidence on that is slim. So I don't really know where we're at. So let's turn the TV on. See what we get. Turn that on mute. And there's a cool little thing here called Life and Living. I think if we turn this on to like super low volume, we can come over here and we can have a little sit. There we go. And we'll see if we get any free XP going. While we do that, we can have a little read. Oh, got a dirty bandage again. Let's look at our skills before we deal with that, though. Alright. Fitness kind of low. I think that's our out of shape hitting us. We'll have to work on that. Strength is decent at level 5, though. That puts us at average. We have no agility whatsoever. Combat-wise, seems like short blunt's the only thing we have real skill with. Professionalist mechanics, so we got 3 there already. That should help us if we can manage to get ourselves a car. Nothing for survivalist firearms, though. Kind of lacking in that department. Oh my god, that guy will not stop pounding on that door over there. Alright. So, we'll deal with that dirty bandages. Jeez. That neck laceration is really bothering us. It's infected. Of course it is. Alright. Is there shin? No? Okay. We'll bandage that with a ripped sheet, because I gotta clean my dirty bandages again. Alright. New game plan. Because we have an infection, we have to deal with that, or it's just gonna keep getting worse. So, we'll clean our bandages. And then I'm gonna go into this house next door, and hopefully they'll have, a way for us to deal with this problem. We'll also put a flashlight on our belt. Alright. So. We'll sneak over the fence. And we'll try the back door first. Okay, back door is open. Close that behind us. Now, we can hear them. They broke that window. Alright, let's start here. Oh, that wasn't it. Alright, here we go. Alright, push him down. There we go. What you got? Anything for me? Hey, a wristwatch. Gonna put that on a wrist. Alright. Still pounding away. So let's open that door. Maybe they're in the closet? Eh? No, not in the closet. Got a hammer, though. I'll have to remember that. Room with the desk, alright. What about over here? Hey, bathroom. Hey, disinfectant. Grab that thing. Alright. So, here's the plan. We're gonna... Let's disinfect a bandage. Alright, we have a sterilized bandage. There we go. The neck was the one that was problematic, so we'll pull that off. Disinfect it quickly, and then we will bandage with a sterilized bandage because we can. Alright, there we go. We will. Alright. Now we got to deal with this left hand. And we will bandage that as well. There we go. Whew. Alright, so we are really tore up from that neck injury. Really need our health to come back up. Sounds like there's another one upstairs. Alright, so it's probably this room then. Try and knock him down. And make a mess. Alright, do you have anything? No, you're just standing around the bathroom naked. Alright, weird. Got a first aid kit, sewing kit, and a sheet. We'll take that too. We can use that to cover up the windows at our house. And we'll close that door because that room is disgusting. Alright. Nice and quiet again. I kind of like this house. We'll also close these curtains. Alright. Just because you don't hear him doesn't mean you don't have to be careful whenever you go back into another room. Got some thread. Crossword puzzles. Magazines, alright. Alright. Nightstand, what you got for us? Hey, a value tech. That'll let us play the CDs we have back at our house. Alright. We got some briefs. Alright. Well, struck out a little bit in terms of loot here, but that bottle of disinfectant was a big come up for us. Gonna come back here and grab that hammer we saw earlier. Go ahead and equip that primary. We now have the fairly heavy load debuff, so that's not going to do us any favors. Before we leave, we'll go ahead and check their house for a can opener. Nothing there. Alright, what about over here? Hey, coffee, that's good stuff. Peanut butter, I like that. Flour, graham crackers, can opener. Now we can get the food at our house. And a water bottle. I wanted one of those earlier. Alright. So now we just have a heavy load of crap. So we'll sneak back over to our house. And we'll pretend like we didn't just bludgeon the neighbors to death in their own house. And we got dirty bandages again, of course we do. Alright, cool. Disinfected. And add a bandage. Clean all of our bandages. Alright, let's deal with our shin problem. And bandage. Did I run out of disinfectant already? Where'd the bottle go? Quick primary. Should let us look inside. Adhesive bandages. Cool. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, whatever. Sneak on over to a bookshelf. Offload some of this junk. So we don't need that. We don't need that. We'll hold on to that for right now. eat up the rest of our chicken stir fry. Guess we'll put our seeds on the shelf as well. So, sewing kit, seed bag. I guess we don't really need the griddle pan. We'll go put that back in the other cabinet. Garden saw. We'll keep the screwdriver with us. Place the other saucepan on the cabinet. There we go. And of course our neck's dirty again. Awesome. Love it. My favorite. I appear to have lost that bottle of disinfectant. I don't know where it went. Normally it would give you the an item called like empty disinfectant bottle or whatever. Oh, I don't have any keys. Of course not. Alright. We'll let our health come back up. Ideally, you want to keep your food and water up pretty high when you're trying to recover health. That digital watch was nice. Now we know it's July 9th. It's just about 8 o'clock at night. It's almost bedtime. We'll wait for our health to come up a little bit higher before I try and replace that neck wound. Sneak on over here, and I think we can add our sheet to the window. And we can close the curtain. Hey, there we go. Now we're just a little bit more secure. Maybe. We'll also throw first aid kit on the shelf. Why not? And we'll go ahead and put our griddle pan back over here. There we go. Yep. We'll keep our can opener on us in case we have to run away quickly. Alright. We'll go have a... let's check our bandages. Dirty bandage, that's right. Our health is full, so we should be able to pull this off. It's just bleeding, so we can put our normal bandage back on. Which shouldn't become reinfected if we keep the bandages clean, though. So we can have a sit down, and we can go back to reading our book. Yeah, our poor guy seems to be in pain. Do have a couple of mods running in the game. Bloodlust is one of them. So, yeah, we'll deal with that once we sort out the rest of our problems. While we're sitting, we can look at our gear. So our gloves, a little bit bloody, a little bit dirty. Our jeans have got some blood on us. Our sneakers, a little bit. Tactical shirt. Yeah, so looks like stomping in the neighbors. Put a little blood on our boots. That shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Once we get carpentry here all read up, we can use that hammer we found to start disassembling the furniture in our house. Get a little bit of XP. Maybe even some planks. We can start fortifying the windows. Give us a bit more of a warning when the zomboids come to get us. But I don't think we'll be finishing this book tonight. So, I'll go ahead and hit the fast forward for us. We'll run it till about 10 o'clock. Maybe a little bit later. Wait, if I remember right, the TV show we have on has a show at midnight, and our energy's doing okay. So we'll fast forward. We'll watch the show while we're reading our book. Check our bandages. Of course, our neck's dirty again. Alright. Alright, so we'll go clean our bandages again. While we're at it, we'll probably clean our clothes. Then we'll replace our wounds. Clean all those. Wash myself in the sink because I'm not going to go all the way to the bathroom for it. Soap does make this go a little bit faster. We drank about half our water bottle, that's fine. Go and wash all of our clothes first. Alright. Come do this in the living room, I guess. Alright, we'll take that one off first. We'll bandage it. We'll take the left hand off. And we'll put the adhesive bandages on that one, why not? And we'll take the shin off. Hey, here we go. And we'll put a rip bandage on that. So our left shin needs to get disinfected as well. So that's suboptimal. Let's go have a sit in our couch. I think this appears to be a cooking show. So you can see, I think. Yeah, there we go. Getting some XP from cooking. Not the most useful skill, but, you know. Waste not, want not. The show's already over. Alright, looks like we're finally getting sleepy. We'll push it for another 30 or so minutes. Health, clean bandages still. Come back to the kitchen. We will fill up a water bottle. Clean all of our bandages, not just one of them. Yeah, what do we got in the fridge? Fresh onion. I don't really want to cook anything. And we'll eat some peaches. So, using a can opener, we'll crack that thing open. It says we'll take care of 15 hunger. That's just about the whole can, so we'll eat all that. Go ahead and leave our peanut butter, our coffee, the empty can, because we don't want that. And I'll keep the hammer and screwdriver in my pockets for now. And we'll head upstairs. Close doors wherever we can. Here we go. We're in too much pain to sleep. Oh, that's no good. I don't think I have painkillers of any kind, do I? I don't remember seeing any. There's a bathroom up here, right? Yeah. I don't think we had painkillers. We could take sleeping tablets. Those might help. In pain or anxious to sleep. Alright. Take a sleeping tablet. Took one. Close your bedroom door. Yeah, there we go. That'll help us sleep. Yeah. It's a great time to sleep. Oh. Gunshot in the night. That's no good. What's in here? Anything good? Oh no, ball caps. That's right. We'll slip on downstairs. Oh no. Give me my hammer. I don't want to kill them inside the house. Shit. I may have made a mistake here. Bandages are kind of dirty. So, we'll come fight these people out here. Oh, that's suboptimal. Hey, matches. We'll want those later. What about you? Vitamins? I'll take those. Alright, cool. So, not the best thing to do in the morning, but I think we'll be okay. I think we got them all, so we can go back in our house. Alright. What do we got? Our neck doesn't need a clean bandage. We'll go ahead and deal with our hand. We'll go ahead and bandage that. And our shin's still infected, which could be very problematic for us. Yeah. Alright. Let's eat some food. We'll do... do we want to eat some vegetables? We could do a steak. Let's do a steak. Why not? I'm gonna wait for that to thaw first. And while we're at that, we can do a little bit of light reading. Making ourselves a little steak right on the stovetop. Nice and easy. Our first day wasn't too bad. We do need to get some more disinfectant. We'll probably go and loot a house next door after we eat. Still waiting on a steak to cook here. Not bad for the first day of the apocalypse. What do we got? 6. 4 of the neighbors. Well, 6 of the neighbors, I suppose, actually. Steak's almost done. Come on. Maybe we'll find a backpack or a duffel bag or something in the next house we go and loot. And cooked, right? Maybe. There you go. 52 hunger. We'll eat a quarter of that. almost burned it. So that should put us just about full. We'll clean our rags. We'll fill our water bottle. We'll leave... Oh, we don't really want to put that in there. That'll work. We'll do sleeping pills. We'll leave those. We don't need the book with us. And I don't think we'll need that many of those. Alright. Just check our bandages real quick. Alright. Cool. Oh boy. We have another friend. You didn't have anything I wanted. Alright. So, I think I saw a few of those guys come from over here. I don't want to bother too many of them. Let's break into this house. Open the window. Come on. No. No dice. Shit. Alright. So I guess we gotta deal with these two. That's one down. Get down. She's gonna break through that fucking window. Alright. What about you? You got anything? Of course not. Can I get in the house? Of course not. Alright, go ahead. Come on out. Come on. No, you're gonna break through a door? Alright, whatever. Get down, Grandma. Hey, cologne, we can use that. I think we can use cologne to, disinfect our wounds. Bleach. Hey, we can drink bleach. That'll make us stop caring about our wound, I think. That's the most important thing, right? Alright. Hey, some more sheets. We'll take those. Check our bookcase. We got farming, that's a good one. Cooking. Like those. Fresh cooked salmon and steak. Why not? We'll go put those in our fridge. Lots of meat cleavers in these houses. Alright. Let's go check our upstairs. Stand ready. They like to hide little devious things in the corners where you wouldn't expect them. Keep checking nightstands, hoping for, I don't know, a gun or something. Hey, another bandage. Another sheet. I got a hoodie. Those are cool. Alright. Let's check this room. Another bathroom. Alright. How many bathrooms you guys got in this house? Jeez. Alright. Hey, baseball bat. That's pretty good. Go ahead and put that on our back. That does push us over our weight limit, so we gotta be careful. Hey, we got an office. Glue, pen, scissors. Doomsday Survivors, Volume 1, skill book. Alright. That'll teach us how to make scrap clubs, pickaxes, and stop signs. Alright. Why not read that right now? Our wounds are looking alright. Haven't bled through another bandage yet. No. I didn't give myself enough time to actually read that. We'll go back to our own house to do that. Methinks. So, another successful run, I think. Close that up. Take a peek around, make sure we haven't disturbed any more neighbors. Jump the fence, get back into our house. We are looking a bit peckish, so we can eat some more of that steak I have. Alright. Left shin, dirty bandage, so we can pull that off. We can disinfect with cologne. And we'll put another bandage on it. Now, we could check and see what the other bandages are hiding. Maybe those wounds have healed. I don't really know. But, I guess we'll find out. Probably tomorrow. Because I don't really want to deal with that right now. We'll clean our bandages again. Yeah, how dirty are our jeans? 6 out of 100 bloody. Alright. Our shoes are 8 out of 100. Tactical shirt. Alright. So we'll go ahead and clean all of our clothes in the sink. Like an animal. There we go. Go ahead and wash yourself. Fill up our water bottle again. There we go. And there's a fridge. So we can go ahead and move our freshly cooked salmon and steak into there. And we'll grab out our carpentry book. Looks like we're carrying a lot of weight now. Come sit back here. Oh, wait, no. Let's go ahead and use the rest of our sheets. Add a sheet to the door. Close the curtain. Add a sheet over here. Close that curtain. Hopefully this will prevent another incident of the zomboids peeping through my windows to see me. Now it could have been either they saw me through the window or they heard the TV on, but the XP gain from having the TV on is just too good. Take our left hand bandage off, we'll re-bandage it. And I think we'll finish trying to read carpentry. Closing in on the end of our first hour here. Seems like I'm not doing too bad for my first couple days. We are getting hungry. And it appears as though your character is in a deficit. He's not eating enough to maintain his healthy mass of 95 somethings. But our character is... Where's my obese trait? There it is. So I'm overweight. I'm not obese. lost if it goes below 85. So I have a 1 in 10 chance of tripping while run sprinting over a low fence. I can get knocked over by lunging zombies pretty rarely. 5% is about 1 in 20. 30% endurance regen. That's no good. 20% more fall damage. Better chance of a fracture or a deep wound after falling. I lose 1% of sprinting speed and cannot gain XP fitness towards level 10. So, over here in our skills tab, it looks like our fitness is at 2, but it won't even give us any XP to get us into level 10 until we're at the ideal weight. But we do have fast learner, so we should be able to get all of our other skills up pretty quick-ish. The game really does love playing music. Check on our bandages again, make sure we haven't had any other surprises. So, as we recall, we just replaced our left hand. It's still burned, but it's not infected. We disinfected our left shin and gave it a clean bandage. Our groin we haven't checked on in a while, and our neck hasn't bled through in a while either. Although neck injuries, they're always kind of sketch because you lose health fast when you pull a neck wound out. Come check on our progress in the book. We are on page 163 of 220. Not too shabby if I say myself. Got a decent amount of water left in our bottle. No big push for us to get that dealt with. Ah, the gloves give us maximum coverage. I think we can actually check that over here. So, in terms of bite and scratch protection, our hands get none, so I guess our gloves aren't that kind of helpful. Got about 20% resistance to scratches on our upper body, excluding our hands, and our lower bodies 10 and 20%. Our head and hands are completely vulnerable to scratch damage, and bites will take us just about anywhere short of our pants. So, and the chances of those actually protecting us pretty slim too. Temperature seems alright, although it is July. We want to make sure we don't flare up too much. Hands, feet, and shins are all nice and warm and insulated. Might have to find a bandana or something. Kills are 10. Double digits in this game. And how far along are we in the book? Almost done. We'll zip through the rest of the book real quick, go get some food, and I think we'll call it there. Hey, I think we leveled up. Oh, our neck bandage is dirty. And we caught life and living, so we got a farming level. Look at that. Alright, now do I have... Okay, I do have bandages. So, we'll see how bad our neck injury is, real quick. Not good, but not bleeding super profusely. Our character seems to have recovered from most of his grievous injuries. Go ahead and clean our bandages again. We'll open up a fridge. Eat a quarter of a steak directly out of the fridge like an animal. eat some more steak. There we go. That should, yeah, push us right up into the top. We're still in a little bit of pain, but I think that's manageable. Go ahead and read that cool magazine we found in the other house. And I think it'll be close to 9 o'clock? I don't know, 8 o'clock when we get finished with that. Go ahead and throw that book and our carpentry level 1 book on the bookshelf. I don't think we need cooking, so we'll hold on to farming for right now. And there's our fresh cooked steaks. We'll go ahead and put those back in the fridge. We don't need them for right now. Well, I think I'm going to cut it just before we hit this first hour here. Go ahead and have a sit. Yeah, so made it through our first day and closing in on the end of our second day. And things seem to have gone decently well for our fine friend here, Holy Fiver. Fiver Holy. Name's Bond. And I guess we'll come back next time and we'll see if our guy here with the mullet has what it takes to keep on pushing. See how far he can go in this apocalypse of ours. Excluding the mods I'm currently running, this is just the, I think, Survivor default selection on Project Zomboid. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you all next time.